Welcome to Age Well Athens County. I'm Allison Fox. Let's explore the people, programs, and ideas that help us all age well.
Good morning. I am Allison with Age Well Athens County.
And I'm Tom Williams, and good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
There we go, another Tuesday.
I know. It's your infamous worst day of the week, right?
Uh-huh. The only reason I say that is when you're working and you take the weekend off, then you just kind of relax and get ready for Monday. You work all day Monday,
Right.
and you get up on Tuesday morning, and it's just like, oh.
Well, normally I don't agree with you, but this morning I did.
Yeah.
This morning I did. I am not sleeping well right now, so I feel that immensely. It's been, sometimes you just have one of those weeks that's stressful, and this is one of those weeks.
Oh, yeah.
It just is.
You just plod along and get through it, and everything's fine.
Exactly. So I thought today, just because it's a stressful week, that we do a more fun-filled show.
Absolutely.
So we're going to, granted, because we're having trouble doing our lives, this is going to be recorded, but still, if you're watching this from home, play along. Or if you're listening to it on Spotify or you're watching us on YouTube, please play along because it can be fun. We're going to do a senior trivia challenge.
Yes. It's this round it might be a little difficult. But
Some parts.
I looked at the questions last night, so I do know the answers,
Yes.
but I'm gonna play like I don't. But some of them.
Ideally in the comments, if you know the answers, go ahead and stick them in there, or just play for fun. If you guys like this kind of content, we're gonna do it again. So we'll just see how this plays out.
Yeah, I mean, I still have from doing radio shows over the years. I think I still have 2 or 3 versions of Trivial Pursuits at home,
Yeah.
and I think I have a MASH trivia game for anybody who really knows now.
Right.
And we'll see what develops.
There we go.
Trivia is always fun.
I love trivia.
I get 2 emails a day, and I sometimes have to cheat. I have to
Yeah.
go to Spotify, not Spotify. I have to go to
Google. Yeah.
and to get the answer, because some of them are just really, out there,
Yeah.
and it's like, but it stays in the brain.
It's funny because I'm better at trivia where it comes to like entertainment
Oh.
or generational culture.
I had one the other day of which president in Mount Rushmore is wearing glasses.
Roosevelt.
Yeah. Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah. I had to think a minute.
I had to look it up.
I had to think a minute. Who was up there wearing glasses? But see, the history ones are harder for me. So when it comes to like dates and things like that, I'm really bad. Anything with numbers, I struggle with
I
numbers.
mean, there's certain things I remember.
Yeah.
I remember what year I was born.
Well, yeah.
Things like that.
I remember when I was born. Well, I don't remember when I was born, but I know the birth year. I know the birth year.
Yeah.
69 for any of those who are curious.
I was born on.
Is that one? Okay. So let's see. We kind of broke it down into a couple different rounds. So we're going to do round 1.
Yep, music.
And it's music. Yeah, which is
One of my favorites.
yeah, it's my favorite
Of
too.
course.
So I'll just jump in. I'll do odd numbers and you do even. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. So which singer was known as Old Blue Eyes?
He was from New Jersey.
He was from New Jersey. My mom had a crush on him. Boy, did my mom have a crush on him.
I had a love-hate relationship with this guy.
Did you?
Well, just a little background. My dad played for Les Brown and his band Renown back before World War II. So, I mean, I know this guy. It's all of his older stuff.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he had, probably give it away, but saying New York, and things like that. But Old Blue Eyes, give me the answer?
Yeah.
It's Francis Albert Sinatra.
That's right. Old Frankie.
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, yeah. Mom had such a crush on him. I still have his channel set to my Sirius XM in my car because of Mom.
I saw a film actually, of him appearing at the Paramount Theater in New York City. And it was the Bobby Soxers scream. You think Beatlemania was crazy? No. Sinatra was crazy.
Yeah. Women loved him.
Yeah. Staying with music, what was Elvis Presley's first #1 hit on the Billboard pop chart?
You know, it's funny. When I first read this question, I was so wrong. I thought it would be, like Jailhouse Rock or Hound Dog, and I was so wrong, so wrong. And I love Elvis. And there's a resurgence of Elvis for younger generations because of Lilo and Stitch. So how much do we love that? The little kids actually know some Elvis songs.
When he appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show, they shot him from the waist up.
Because
Elvis the pelvis.
That's right.
They shot him from the waist up.
That's
Sinatra
right.
would not let him, his first appearance, appear that way.
Yeah, he was not. He was not apropos. So anyway, his first #1 hit on the Billboard pop chart was "Heartbreak Hotel," and I honestly was surprised. I don't know why, but I was surprised by that.
Really?
I really thought it would be like Jailhouse Rock.
Okay.
I was surprised.
#3.
Yep, still with music. Which Motown group recorded "My Girl"?
And no, it's not the Phillips.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Motown, Pittsville, USA is the name of the studio in Detroit.
Okay.
Barry Gordy Sr., later Barry Gordy Jr. I mean, they had any of the music that you heard was either members of the Wrecking Crew or they had their own studio band
Right.
that actually did jingles, radio jingles.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean the history of Motown is unbelievable. Of course, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye was with Motown, Diana Ross and the Supremes, and the answer. It's the Temptations.
Yeah.
The Temptations.
It
And My
definitely
Girl.
is.
I mean, marching bands do it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody.
Oh yeah. Everyone knows this
I
one.
don't think anybody's done a country version. That would be interesting.
That would be
That would
unique.
be interesting.
That would be unique. But
All right.
everyone's done it.
All right. Before going solo, Dolly Parton was a regular duet partner on whose television show?
I just love Dolly. Can I just say, Dolly deserves the fame that she got. She is one of the hardest working women in entertainment that I've ever heard of. And she's so philanthropic. And
Oh.
frankly, I love how she brings fake into a realm of being okay. I just do. Because
Her famous saying is, it costs a lot of money to look this cheap.
right? I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love her for it. She's paved the way for women to be okay wearing fake hair and fake nails. And I adore her.
Yep.
I adore her.
Now, one quick note,
Yes.
that when she left this duet partner, she wrote a song for him. And I Will Always Love You was written for,
Yes. It's written for Porter Wagner.
Yep.
Porter Wagner. And that is one of my all-time songs. And I even love the Whitney Houston version.
Yeah.
Dolly was on, I can't remember what talk show, but it was one of the late night shows. And she was talking about, someone asked her if she had listened to Whitney's version. And she said she was in the car and she'd pull over and it made her cry.
Mhm.
And I thought that was amazing. Kudos to both those women.
And of course, every time Whitney's version aired, Dolly made more money.
Of course. Of course. Of course. She's a very savvy businesswoman. Very
All right,
savvy.
we're going to transition now to television and movies.
Yes, I absolutely. I was brought up on TV and
Oh, yeah.
movies. At our house, we do movie quotes. Like we talk to each other in quotes. It's hilarious.
Don't
And
get
so
me
when
started because my quotes are all from Mel Brooks films.
we probably do those too. I mean, I raised my kids on that stuff, so it is one of those things that we are constant. And when my sons got married, they married women that they were introducing this kind of speech to. So the girls are just now catching up.
It's craziness. huh?
Yes, the girls are catching up.
All
So
right, number 5.
number 5 is on MASH. What did the initials MASH stand for? Because it really did stand for something.
Yes, it did.
And MASH was a movie. MASH was a series, a long-running series. My father loved that
I
series.
adored that series.
It was great.
The best gift I ever received was the DVD box set, which includes every episode all the way up to Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
absolutely,
It
absolutely.
was just it was a one-of-a-kind show.
Yep.
Truly one-of-a-kind. And though it was set in Korea, a lot of people gave the nod to what it would have been like in Vietnam. And that was, it was at the right time, I think, that it aired.
The other quick trivia question. Korea lasted, what, 2-3 years? The show lasted 11.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
All right.
It certainly did. So,
Answer. Mobile Army Surgical Hospital.
exactly. Did you know that?
Oh, are you kidding?
Okay,
Of
just
course.
checking.
Okay.
Just checking. I knew that too.
Okay, number 6. What was the name of Sheriff Andy Taylor's son on the Andy Griffith Show?
And I know
This-
this one. We'll stretch it out a little
this should
bit.
be-
How much do we love Mayberry?
Oh, yeah.
Right? How much do we love just looking back at how much we loved Mayberry?
And the characters, and of course the characters that went on, Gomer Pyle,
Oh yeah,
Jim Nichols was on Mayberry.
he was. He
And
was.
then went to his own show.
Yeah, he did.
And of course, the guy who played this character is
Oh,
famed as a great, great movie.
an award-winning director.
Yeah.
Award-winning. And so,
I'll mention his name.
Go ahead. right. And so, of course, the name of the character is Opie Taylor.
Absolutely.
Little Opie.
Yeah. Number 7.
Which actor played both television detective Jim Rockford and astronaut Pete Conrad in the film Space Cowboys?
This guy.
I love this guy. I love this guy.
I love the Rockford Files.
Oh, I did too.
This guy was just, he was cool before cool was in.
He was cool in a way that, I was actually reading a spot about him the other day, and they were talking about how when he first got that he was bullied in school when he was growing up, and when he first got his break, it was Maverick, to play Maverick.
Yeah.
And Maverick was a very interesting character because in a time where there were so many shootouts and violence was an
Yeah.
answer, Maverick sometimes made running away look cool.
Yeah.
Or he'd find all these alternative ways of, solving a problem other than the violence. And that was his appeal.
Yeah.
And he did that with such an air of charisma about him that you couldn't help but just fall in love with this guy.
Yeah.
And that carried over into the Rockford Files. It carried over one of my favorite movies he ever did, Murphy's Romance.
Absolutely.
Such a great movie with Sally Field. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen it, highly recommend. It is a wonderful movie. And of course his name is,
James Garner.
yeah,
Yeah.
the one and only. He was a one of a kind.
This one you're going to have to put your thinking cap on.
Yeah, I did not know the answer to this one.
Which movie won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1973?
Now,
Now,
in 1973, I was 4.
okay.
So I didn't see this in its original form, which is why I struggled with this one.
The theme song, the theme from the movie, called The Entertainer,
Mm-hmm.
written by Martin Hamish.
Mm-hmm.
It starred Paul Newman, Robert Redford. Oh gosh, I can see he played one of the gangsters. I can't remember his name. I could see him. I should see him. But it was Redford and Newman, basically. And for you who can see any sort of video, it was always
Yeah.
finger on the nose. Just a finger on the nose. And you had to think about this?
I actually cheated. I had to look it up because I honestly did. Honest one. And it's
answer?
The Sting.
The Stinger,
The Sting.
one of my favorites.
I truly didn't know that one. Round 3. We've made it to round 3.
History.
History. This is where I'm really crappy. So, but I knew a couple of these.
Okay.
So which president established the Peace Corps?
I was back in the early 60s. And, the Peace Corps sent, I had some friends of mine who joined the Peace Corps, and they went worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about diplomacy. This was it, because people would volunteer for this, and they'd go help. It was the Habitat for Humanity of the early 60s, but it was worldwide.
Of the world, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And of course, the answer was JFK.
Yes.
It's John F. Kennedy.
Yes.
Here's one you got to put your thinking cap on.
Yes, you do.
Particularly if you're a science geek. What was the name of the first American satellite launched into orbit?
Satellite. Not a rocket. This first satellite. And I did not know the answer to this. I had to cheat on this one too.
Yeah,
I told you I'm terrible with history.
I would have had to cheat on this one too.
And what's really funny is that the first American satellite launched into orbit, and now how many do we have?
Too many.
We have so many that they're turning into space junk.
Yeah.
That's hilarious to me that we went in really a relatively short amount of time in history to go from, one to
hundreds.
thousands.
Hundreds, thousands.
Yeah.
All right. So you
the
Googled
answer
it. What was
was
the answer?
Explorer 1. That
Okay.
was the first American satellite launched.
Right.
Okay, so this one's a little bit easier because back in my day, we were taught when states became states. So, what year did Alaska become the 49th state?
People didn't think it was going to happen because there have been so many years between 48 and 49.
Right.
And of course, Hawaii,
Right.
not too long after,
Right.
became number 50.
50. Mm-hmm.
And it was back in that wonderful golden decade of the 50s.
It was.
It was 1959.
Yes, it was.
For those of you.
Yes, it was.
Okay. This one, if you're a true Ohioan, you will know this.
This one touches my heart because it's from where I was born.
Which Ohio city is known as the birthplace of aviation because of two brothers who owned a bicycle shop?
That's right.
The Wright brothers.
That's right. And before we give you the answer, there is a place called Carillon Park where you can go and see, in this city, I will mention in a moment, the museum that is an ode to, it has their bicycle shop, it has their first prototype of flight, their airplane. It's an amazing place to go if you've never been.
Okay.
Carillon Park. And that's in Dayton.
Okay.
Dayton.
All right, we're looking at about 7 minutes left, so we'll
We'll speed up just a skosh. But we're actually almost done.
Yeah, round 4, Athens County in Ohio.
This one should be easy for those of you that have lived here a long time.
I mentioned it on our last show.
I know. I know. So, what year was Ohio University founded?
Did Ohio University was founded before the state was actually? I'll have to look up it when.
Before it was ratified as a
Yeah,
state.
I think I have to find out. But easy answer. Answer.
Yeah.
1804.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What is the oldest university in the Northwest Territory?
Ooh, pick me. It's Ohio University.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you say Marietta College, you're wrong.
I love that that's our distinction. That's pretty cool that Ohio University is the oldest university in the Northwest Territory.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. 15.
What state forest borders much of Athens County?
This is a trick question.
It is a trick question.
Because a lot of people are going to say the Wayne.
That's what I initially thought.
It's wrong.
It is wrong.
It is wrong.
It is quite wrong.
It's the Zaleski State Forest.
It is.
So we're surrounded by two major forests.
How lucky are we, though? I think that's great. It's part of what welcomes you home when you travel, is these
But if the air is so
forests and
clean
hills.
because we have all these forests, why do my allergies bother me?
Because we're allergic to the forest?
Probably. All right. What famous state park near Athens County is known for its caves, waterfalls, and hiking trails? This should be a no-brainer.
It really should. I mean, most people have traveled there that live here. It's a destination place for picnics, reunions, they do holiday programs, or just getting out and exercising. And it's Hocking Hills State Park.
Okay. Now, we've got some bonus challenges for you.
Yes.
This first one, you're going to have to beat your head against the wall for this one.
I want everyone to sit down.
And number 2, when you hear the answer, you're going to sit there and go, huh? considering the prices of houses in 2026.
Right. So the average cost of a new home in the United States around 1970 was about how much? I hope you're sitting down.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You're sitting down?
Please be sitting down.
$23,000.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yep. We have, I can't even do the percentage that we've raised because you're not buying a home for $23,000 in 2026.
I know some homes in Dutchess County, New York, which has now become a bedroom community of New York City, for homes that once upon a time back in that neck of the woods sold for $23,000 and now selling for upwards of $400,000 to $500,000.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah. I remember my dad telling me in 1959 when he bought that it was a new subdivision outside of Dayton, and he and my mother had a house built. Mm-hmm. And he said that his mortgage was, I don't know, he got the house for like $30,000. Right. And that was a lot back then. That was a lot to them in 1960.
I think my parents bought their first house in Pleasantville, New York in 1955, right around the time my brother was born, for $14,000.
Wow.
Now Dad got it on the GI Bill.
Yeah.
So it was like $14,000.
Wow.
All right. Which company introduced the first handheld calculator in the early 1970s? And I had one of the first, and they were expensive.
Really?
And they were confusing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have one.
Yeah, the first ones that they came out with were really confusing.
And this was tricky for me just because, again, the 70s, I was a little girl, so I don't remember these things as well as like if you get toward the 80s.
Well, I first thought, because I grew up in the area of Dutchess County, New York, where IBM was monstrous in that area.
Right.
But the answer?
The answer is Texas Instruments.
Yes.
And I was really surprised by that answer.
Yeah.
What was the name of NASA's first space shuttle?
This should be a no-brainer.
I hope so.
This should be
NASA's first space shuttle.
Absolute no-brainer. Tick, 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 tick. Space Shuttle Columbia.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay. And for our final question, should also be a no-brainer. Which Ohio-born astronaut was the first American to orbit the Earth?
And
he wanted to become
how great is that?
He went on to
From
become
Ohio.
a senator.
He did.
Has an airport named after him.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. The infamous or most famous John Glenn.
Yes, absolutely.
John Glenn. So, yeah, how many did you guys get right?
Well, cheating a little bit, all of them.
Yes, I definitely had to cheat.
There were a couple of them I had to sit there and I go, wait a minute, like, what was the best picture in the Oscar winner in 1990?
Right.
I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. I cheated on that one.
I did not know that. I did not know the sting.
Yeah.
So if you like this kind of content, if you like playing along with us, if you like hearing us chit chat about a little bit of trivia knowledge that we have about our trivia questions as well, follow. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. And today we will be on Spotify.
Yeah, we'll be on Spotify with this will be the third episode up there on Spotify.
Right. All of it look for
Bless you.
Thank you. All of it look for H-Well Athens County. Speaking of allergies.
All right. And one closer. I'm going to do this in every show. I'm going to open up the drawer and say our thought for the day.
Yes, give us the thought for the day.
Yeah, I've got OCD. Old, cranky, and dangerous.
There you go. I love it. Until next time, everybody.
We'll see you later on.
Thanks for listening to Age Well Athens County. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow, share it with a friend, and join us next time. Until then, let's all age well together.